Is she to be buried in Christian burial that wilfully seeks her own salvation?
I tell thee she is, and therefore make her grave straight. The corner had sat on her, and finds it Christian burial.
How can that be? Unless she drowned herself in her own defense.
Why? Ties found so.
It must be so offending though. It cannot be else. For here lies the point. If I drown myself wantingly, it argues an act. And an act had 3 branches. It is to act, to do, and to perform. Our girl should drown herself wantingly.
Nay, but hear you, good man, deliver.
Give me leave. Here lies the water good. Here stands the man. Good. If the man go to this water and drown himself, it is will he, nil he goes. Marks you that? But if the water come to him and drown him, he drowns not himself. Argal he that is not guilty of his own death, shortness not his own life.
But is this law?
Oh, Mary, it is crowner cast law.
Will you have the truth on it? If this had not been a gentlewoman, she should have been poured out a Christian burial.
Why? Thou sighest, and the more pity that great folk should have countenanced in this world to drown or hang themselves, more than they're even Christian. Come, my spade, there is no ancient gentleman but gardeners, ditchers, and grave markers. They hold up Adam's profession.
Was he a gentleman?
Oh, was the first that ever bore arms?
Why, he had none.
What? Art a heathen? How dost you understand the scripture? The scripture says, Adam digged. Could he dig without arms? I will put another question to thee. If thou answerest me not to the purpose, confess thyself.
Go to.
What is that built stronger than either the mason, the shipwright, or the carpenter?
The gallows marker for that frame outlives 1,000 tenants.
I like thee wit well. In good faith, the gallows does well. But how does it well? It does well to those that do ill. Now, those dost ill to say the gallows it built stronger than the church. Argal the gallows may do well to thee. To gain, come.
Who builds stronger than a mason? A shipwright or a carpenter?
Oh, tell me that and unyoke.
Mary, now I can tell.
To it.
Mass, I cannot tell.
Cudgel thy brains no more about it, for your dull ass will not mend his space with beating. And when you are asked this question next, say a grave marker, the houses that he makes last tell. Doomsday, go get thee to Yan, fetch me a stew of lacquer.
They are sheep and calves which seek out assurance in that. I will speak to this fellow. Whose graves this, sir?
Mine, sir. Oh, a bite of life for to be mad, for such a guest is meet.
I think it be thine, indeed, for thou liest in it.
You lie out on it, sir, and therefore it is not yours. For my part, I do not lie in it, and yet it is a mine.
Thou dost lie in it, to be in it, and say it is thine. Ties for the dead, not for the quick, therefore thou liest.
Ties a quick lie, sir, to well away again, from me to you.
What man dost thou dig it for?
For no man, sir.
What woman, then?
For none neither.
For none. Who is to be paired in it?
One that was a woman, sir, but rest her soul, she's dead.
How absolute the knave is! We must speak by the card, or equivocation will undo us. By the Lord Horatio, these 3 years I have taken note of it. The age is ground so picked that the toe of the peasant comes so near the heel of the courtier. He galls his kibe. How long hast thou been a grave maker?
Of all the days, the year, I come to that. Days our lost King Hamlet overcome Fortune Press.
How long is that since?
Cannot you tell that? Every fool can tell that. It was the very day that young Hamlet was born, he that is mad and sent into England.
Mary, why was he sent into England?
Why? Because he was mad. He shall recover his wits there, or if he do not, 'tis no great matter there.
Why?
'Twill not be seen in him. There the men are as mad as he.
How came he made?
Very strangely, they say.
How strangely?
Faith, in with losing his wits.
Upon what ground?
Why, here in Denmark I have been 16 here, man and boy, 30 years.
How long will a man lie? The earth ere he wrote?
Faith, if he be not rotten before he die, as we have many booky cross nowadays, that will scratch hold the lying in, he will last you some 8 years or 9 years. A tanner will last you 9 years.
Why he more than another?
Why, sir? His hide is so tanned with his trade that he will keep out water a great while, and your water is no sore decayer of your who reason dead body. Here is a skill now. This skill hath lain you the earth 23 years.
Whose was it?
Who reason made fellows it is was. Whose do you think it was?
Nay, I know not.
A Bastilian's on him for a mad drug. A poured flagon of wrench on my head once. This same skill, sir. Was Sir York's skill the king's jester?
This?
In that.